play around their early picks as well.
I think we're going to see a lane swap though, Dagdo. I think G2 are going to try and instigate the lane swap with a Siva Lulu. I mean, again, drafts we knew were going to be a bit more chaotic with Via.
But yeah, I mean, things like Whimsy, that could be really important, where you're able to, like, if someone is trying to do it to you, you can just immediately send it back and get Labrov interrupted. But yeah, I mean, I think it's even just the, well, it is a very nice part of her kit. It's the ability to just get a ton of damage off at long range, which is really vital, as Lot takes quite a bit of damage in return.
Yeah, not too great. Bramble Smash isn't negated though, so good rebuttal to set us off. Shielded Duran gets the stun up. Jun is waiting for the Justice Punch, and it's again another Solar Snare. Broken Blade's kept in place for so long. Twisted Advance is buying him time until it...
go for a full dive onto Lot, still an option. And that's where you can see Lot immediately resetting. It's just like, look, well, at least trying to run away because he knows there's many members. Caps actually stopped his reset, so it looks like that dive is going to happen now on the wave.
Skumon coming in as well with his ulti in tow. Lot's already been poked down to half HP. He's popped his pots, waiting as well, but the glitter lances keep coming out. Left, right, and center. The Grandmaster at Arms matters not. The burst is enough from Caps.
Stuff like the lane swaps, where at the start they were looking a little dicey on how they were playing some of them out.
It's well said, I think, as well. G2, it's been all about this development, how things come together when they're with this crazy roster built together for so long. Now Broken Blade teleporting in. This is not how it comes together. Execute yet again. Are you ready? Noah doesn't even need to press the button. Instead, Jackies takes a kill. A response kill in responso as John dies down towards bot, I believe, Dagda. Where's my mind? No.
I mean, Broken Blade was responsible for the one on top, and then they're able to get the one on bot, so GIANTX will get first tower. As the TP back in from Lot onto bottom side. Closer here. I don't think he can go for the dive.
He's going to drill in. He's looking for the impale. It's a good wild
Get
growth.
your 3-ton strike off.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have the speed up from Hans Sama, the speed up from Labrov. You just want to pop someone up in the air as quickly as you can. Labrov?
Being turned on. Lot is here. Counter-Strike is up and available. Heal now burn. Wild Growth is there for Labrov yet again. There might be an Execute as well. Set on up with the Sun as Golden Eclipse available too, but Noah doesn't have enough stacks. G2 are being forced out around Dragon while Broken Blade was not willing to join. He doesn't have TP and he wants to stay up and top to push the turret.
I'm shocked Labrov managed to make it out of that one, especially when Hans Sama didn't have the ultimate available to give him that movement speed. But GIANTX, they get those 6 grubs. They should be able to get this dragon. And yeah, you'll trade it for a tower, but kind of a nice job by GIANTX and just kind of Labrov poking his head in that bit too deep.
It's just a bit of a puddle. It's not really a river, is it? It's more of a puddle. Like, rivers ensue that it's running water or it's at least got some measure to it. Like, if you look from this camera angle, their first turret, because GX already picked up theirs, they won't get feats of strength, which has already naturally been claimed, but at least getting some gold. Well, Broken Blade tries to do the same and will actually just be able to force this himself. So double turret is going to be the take here for G2.
So we manage it. Oh, nice flash, but
here's a tree.
There's the root. Oh, hang on. Labrov gets caught, but
set up there.
I was going to say, it's giving G2 the chances to hit level 11 for Broken Blade just there on that top side. They would have liked to hit it on Hans Sama, but looks like they're just not going to be a Caps TPing though.
The flank is big. G2 have Broken Blade at the helm as well, and as that TP flies through with Caps, note that GX have brought everyone here. Lot gets bursted out though, and now Hans Sama can fire away onto Lot. There's no boomerang to hit him down. The Nature's Grasp is set back as Jun is still dead.
To be aggressive on this play.
But an objective for G2. I mean, again, would stack up to 2. It's a Chemtech Soul yet again in this game. And G2 are going to start it off right. Dagda, the gold lead, 2,200 at 18.5 minutes in this game. Just again, another early game that for GIANTX has put them a bit behind. Warning topside this game. GIANTX are clearing out vision while G2 comes second fiddle with Labrov just poking his head in to peek in, and you can see now Jackies has found his way in. I spoke about Labrov, he's wild growth himself. Hans Sama caught out as well, but there's no overwhelm. The Golden Eclipse is used. Hans Sama is out. Redemption will heal him as into the back. Broken Blade smashes down, but GIANTX stay firm.
Hans Sama kind of has to get into a position where he's already in river with his team to make this fight kind of work, so they have the opportunity to chase people down. But the fact that mid tower still stands always lets GIANTX have a jumping off point where they can't be chased.
Oh, you can't be caught out here. Ulti sent upwards. Help from Closer, but a great ulti from Caps. Now G2 have to make the grand escape as Closer can't save.
Denying G2 the engage that they want.
Look at with Blackfire Torch as well. It hits the execution threshold. The minion just dies. It's crazy. As G2 start off this dragon, but they're not hard committing yet. Jun is getting zoned out by Labrov's annoying damage. And Caps having push in bot as well means that this is just going to be dragon done.
But it's Atakan on the opposite side. GIANTX looks like trying to burst it down. Broken Blade going to, I think, spot it out. No, just throwing in a sap lane in towards the pit. So I think this is just... And now you get Caps on boss. multiple members moved up towards this top side, so Hans Sama should be able to clear this turret just off the back of it.
I just realized Hans Sama can throw his Q, it can be rebutted by Noah, and then he can spell shield it.
Yeah.
so if he ever wants mana, because the annoying thing the pros said on the desk about rebuttal is that it always goes towards player direction.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to aim it, it like auto aims for you. So,
but the Sivir spell shield only gives you health now. They did change it a while ago.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's no mana on it anymore. It's only the health. So no, as they run you over.
Dude, I keep thinking that, like, I see Noon Quiver and I still think people are building Gale Force.
It's the problem when you've been playing for a while.
Yeah, you just get caught. Remember again, that item called Guardian Shroud used to exist in ARAM, I think. But that now is a little bit different. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, Warlord's Bloodlust is the last one I'll mention while G2 hover around mid. Now, Dagda, Dragon is spawning. This will be solved for G2. Remember, all 3 objectives on the map at the same time.
Look at where Caps is, though. He's starting to move in towards this side lane, which is why GIANTX are backing away. Lana spotted him.
And it's a really good spot as well. He pops the ulti. Caps in trouble. Takes the blast cone, though, and gets out without having to burn his flash. He's at half HP. He's got teleport available. Saved.
GIANTX, though, use that opportunity to push in towards River. This is where their poke in the long range can come into a big advantage. And all they're trying to do is bully G2 out. And look at where Closer's positioned. You have to come through this choke point, which makes it very easy on the funnel for Closer to pick up some of these short-range members. Now, Caps trying to get off towards the side. Spots out the Lot there.
Oh, he almost burst him, but Lot doesn't take that much damage from the Aurora anyway. G2 hover back towards mid. This is their strength with the Sivir. They'll just go back and pokes out Jackie's. Hans Summer is one doing damage as GIANTX still look for that pincer. They want that impale. They want that pick. They want that poke.
But G2 can't look for the engage because, again, you've got that reflect from Noah. He needs to be standing towards the front to make sure Broken Blade does open up. He can cover.
It's a jump in with Audacious Charge, but against the wall now. Found out Impale again onto the jungler, but in a 4 as a choke. It's dangerous. G2 are getting Hans Summer to free fire. Watch him, even as Jun jumps in. Hans is not dying. Lot has a counter-strike up and available, but Hans has a Lulu there and available too. A double over to Hans, and they just couldn't take the Sivir down.
G2 were very patient in that fight, waited for just the right moments to use the cooldowns. That means that G2 now, they're just going to hold on to the wave. I think they just want to look to end.
They're going to try. Death time is long enough. We see our first smell, but it doesn't get to do much at all. G2, their experience still comes in handy and as good as you like. Next turret number 1 under threat. Jun needs to buy time, and buying time with his shield of Duran is exactly what he does. He clears the wave. Next turret number 2 might be too much to ask for. He's done a good job at trying to delay the inevitable, but GIANTX, they're getting battered. They're getting torn apart by these turrets. There's damage from the Sivir. Now with an Ardent Sensor, the Nexus is being hit down too fast. Hans flashes away, and G2-0 is how they start their playoffs for winter.